will not leave me alone. I walked away to put some trash away, and he was like, no. Yes, buddy, yes.
You guys know that Clean Pop is Anthony's favorite.
You like the fire truck, don't you? Hey everybody, it is Sunday. I know we tell you every time what it is, but it's Sunday. We are at the Howard County Fair. Mm-hmm. It's a great little county fair that, you know, is
those of you who've been watching us for a long time, you know that we came to this fair 2 years ago, right before we got married. I'm going to link that video here or here somewhere, and you guys can see what we did last time. There were pigs and fried Oreos
and there'll be pigs and fried Oreos again. And there's a rodeo going on sometime down here somewhere.
We in the country, y'all.
Yeah, it's literally it's Howard County, which is the most expensive county in Maryland,
other than Montgomery.
Yeah, but and this lady has no idea how to back out a car. She's done this now 4 times. Try to back out of her parking spot, and she has 4 feet on either side of her, and she still couldn't do it.
So yeah, we're gonna go eat some trashy like county fair food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
deep fried everything.
Yeah, deep fried butter. No. They do that in Texas, though, I think.
Yeah, I'm not eating that.
Yeah, we're not eating that, but we're gonna eat all sorts of powdered sugary stuff and fried stuff, and we're gonna be sick after. There might be some vomiting in this video. Oh, kidding. Jokes.
And we got the kids coming. So my mother and father are actually bringing the kids. They were up towards their house, so they just grabbed them, and we're just meeting them here.
So it'll be fun seeing them get on all the little rides and stuff.
Get on the rides and getting themselves sick, eating cotton candy. And stuff.
Cotton candy! I forgot that too. Cotton candy.
So that's probably my mother alerting me that they are here.
So we're gonna go have some fun at the county fair.
Yep.
Woo! How are you? Oh, you gonna take a nap? I don't blame you. It's hot as blazes out here. Okay, bye-bye.
Alright guys, this is exactly what we were talking about, the deep fried Oreo cookies. And they're hot.
Just came out. Ooh.
Man, they are hot.
I'm gonna wait a minute before I have one.
Yeah, but they're gonna be so good. Oh, they're like $1 a piece. That's what they work out to be, about $1 a piece. Alright, baby.
Alright, I'm ready to try one of these. I don't remember trying it before. Ooh, it's just so hot. It's really hot. Oh my God, so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to have one more auto extrication demonstration out at the contest arena.
You guys know we love food.
At 4:30. At 4:30, there will be one more contest at the contest arena.
Just about every video we're stuffing our faces.
Auto extrication demonstration. So work your way on out. If you look up in the sky, you'll see the big flag, and that's where it is.
So we've been here for a few hours now. We're getting ready to leave, but before we go, we're going to stop and get some produce. They have so much great fresh produce here. Look. Squash, fresh beans, peppers, corn. I think we're gonna get some of these peaches and some corn. And I might pop over to this place next door and get some cheese. You guys know we love our cheese. We love cheese. All right, leaving the county fair. It was hot as all get out. But
it wasn't that bad.
It's hot, but it's not that humid, so that kind of saved the day. The kids had a ball. Oh my goodness, they had a ball. They got to pet cows and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They were a little scared of some of the other ones.
Yeah. Oh, they were?
Yeah, they didn't want to pet that on their sheep.
Oh, yeah, there were some sheep that had like just gotten freshly sheared, so you could see their skin, and they didn't want nothing to do with that. We asked Anthony, you want to pet him? He was like,
No. He barely wanted to touch that cow.
He just wanted to look. He liked looking.
He looked at him, but he touched him for like once. And he was kind of like, all right, I'm done. It's over with.
What'd you do for the rest of the time you were over there?
He kept looking at his feet, kept pointing at his feet. Look at his feet. Look at his feet. I was like, I see it. He's got big feet.
Oh, so we got our corn, and we got our peaches, and we got some cheese. And now we're going to the car. You guys, it is hours later, and we are so happy to be back home under some good artificial air. It was so hot today. It was nice because it was hot, but it wasn't like super humid, so it could have been a lot worse, but it was hot. We were there for like maybe 3 hours, was it?
Yeah. We were there for about 3 hours.
3 hours, yeah. So yeah, 3 hours, and it was great. We had a good time, but being out in like hot blazing sun like that, it really takes it out of you. It like zaps your energy. So it was a good time, but we're happy to be back home under this good artificial air, this good man-made artificial air. We had dinner. We ate some of that corn we got. It was so good and so sweet. Michael said it tasted like sugar because it was so sweet. When you bit into it, it was just like, oh, so good. So good. It's 8:30 now. We just watched Venus and Serena lose, so boo on that. Boo on that. You guys watching the Olympics? Who are you rooting for in the Olympics? I love the Olympics. So I'm going to try to watch as much of it as I can over the next couple weeks. All right, sorry guys, the battery died, so I had to change batteries. Who are you guys rooting for in the Olympics? What I was saying was, this is who I like rank my rooting. I root for my home country first, and then after that, I root for whoever's got the most attractive athletes. That's terrible, right? If you have cute athletes, I'm rooting for you to win. Who you guys root for? Who do you root for, Michael?
USA. That's it.
That's it?
That's it. There ain't nobody else to do. Who else am I? What am I hoping that some other country beats us?
Well, for me, it's USA, and then whoever's like good looking.
Oh wow.
Oh, you guys, look at we got a new coffee table. We got a new coffee table. Here it is. Remember the old one that was round? Well, that's gone. So we got a new one. We got this on.
We actually have furniture that is not made of glass.
We got this from Amazon. And the old table, this is crazy. I found out about this. I can't even remember how I heard about it. I read about it on the internet, I think. But I found this app called Nextdoor Neighbor. And it's an app where people in your neighborhood, wherever your neighborhood is, they share information, whatever's going on in the neighborhood, news that people should be aware of. They have a classifieds section where you can list things that you want to give away or you want to sell. So I found out about it, and I said, you know what, I'm going to put these tables on here. It was the round coffee table, and there was a little matching cocktail table. So I said, I'm going to put these tables on here because we were just going to give them to the Goodwill or throw them in the trash or something. But I said, I'm going to put these on here and just see if anybody might want them. So I put those 2 tables on there saying free to anyone who wants it. All you have to do is just come and get it. And oh my gosh, I got so many responses, like lightning fast speed. I'm still getting responses. I had to like start writing people back and telling them that they were gone. But a lady, like, and her sons came, picked it up like a few hours later, and boom, now they go to another home. Somebody else can use them.
And they'll be in somebody's basement for another 10 years.
Yeah, the lady said she was going to put them in her basement.
Recycle.
Yeah, but the cool thing about it, it's just people in your neighborhood. So that's very cool. I like that app a lot. So it's called Nextdoor Neighbor. If you, cool. Yeah, you should get on there. If you haven't heard of it, just download it and see what it's like. And it's very, very cool. It lets you know about goings on in your neighborhood. There was actually somebody who had made a post saying that an older guy in our neighborhood, well, not in our neighborhood, but like in the area of the surrounding neighborhoods, because I think there's something like 17 neighborhoods that are in like our particular area. There was an older guy who was 86 years old, and he got lured out of his home by some people asking him if he wanted work done on his driveway. So while he was outside talking to them, one of their little buddies like went in through his open door and stole jewelry and different things. And he's older, he doesn't know any better. So that was listed on there, like, watch out, watch out for people trying to scam you like that. So it's a cool little app because it lets people in the area know things to look out for. Or is there like an accident where there's traffic? They were saying something about a bank robbery. I don't know. Something happened, but it's cool to just keep up with what's going on in your area. So that's a cool app. It's called Next Door Neighbor. So look that up. It's cool.
Yeah, that happened. Like when I was growing up, when I was a kid, somebody wound up doing it to our next door neighbor.
What,
she was an older lady, probably in her late 70s, early 80s, and what they did was they had hard hats on, and he had BG&E shirts on.
Oh wow!
And they
went that far.
They just knocked on the door and just told the lady, hey, we're having some issues with, in the neighborhood type of thing. We need to go downstairs in your basement. We need to look at the fuse box, and they had her go down with them, with her, and he was like kind of like going over. Just checking the wires and asking her all sorts of questions.
Meanwhile, the
other guy's running through her whole house, stealing jewelry, stealing money, going through everything, and then he would leave, and then the guy would sit there and say, okay, well, what I'm going to do is I got to go up to the store and get a couple fuses, and I need you to stay down here in the basement and make sure that if this fuse blows, you got to make sure and she doesn't know. She has no idea. Make sure you mark it to make sure that I know which one it is when I come back.
So she's down there like
and
they're like miles away.
Yeah, she's gone.
Wow.
And she sat down there for probably an hour and a half. And then she kind of realized, and she went upstairs and saw that jewelry was stolen. There was some money that was taken.
This was in your neighborhood growing up?
That's my next door neighbor, my mom and dad's.
Wow.
My mom and dad's. The one on the left-hand side?
Dogs? Oh, no, the other side.
The other side.
Huh.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, that happened. And I was probably, I might have been maybe 9-10 years old at the time. Uh-huh. So, and that was a long time ago. So as you can see, it's still easy to scam. Yeah, they're still scamming them just like that.
It's just scam seniors because they don't know any better.
Yeah, it's just a shame because a lot of people like that, they're very, very trustworthy. They trust people.
Well, yeah, they're trusting.
They're trusting. Not trustworthy, but they're very trusting. So they, when somebody comes to them and
they look official
they seem legit. She said the guy had a clipboard and all sorts of stuff. He looked legit, So, you put those little safety vests on and a hard hat,
Yeah, seriously. Like, for us, as younger people who have our wits about us, how many of us would probably fall for that, right?
Sure.
Probably would.
Yeah.
Like when somebody comes to your door, do you ask for credentials? Do you ask for ID? Do you do that? We'd probably fall for it. I know I probably would.
Yeah. I bought a watch this weekend.
Oh, that's right. You want to show it? Yeah.
Let me go get it.
Michael is a watch addict. Maybe 3-4 years ago, I bought him this leather watch case, and it holds 24 watches. We're still filling that thing up because he's a watch addict. We were walking around the mall yesterday because we just wanted to get out of the house, and we went to a jewelry store, and he was like, I'm going to buy a watch. He thought the watch was going to be 3 times the price that it was because that's how expensive they usually are. But the lady was like, no, we're running a special. So focus, you stupid camera. Okay, here we go. It's a very nice watch.
Yeah, it's Citizen watch. It's the white face one, of course. And I only have one other white face one. I usually go by the faces. I have blacks, whites, yellows, blues. It all depends on what I'm wearing that day. Mm-hmm. But this is real nice because it's not I could wear that with this T-shirt.
Yeah, it's more casual than the other one.
A lot of the other ones I have are more for a little bit more dressed up kind of thing. But they had this for 40% off because Citizen watches usually start off at $300 or $400 and go up. The one that I really, really want, and I probably will get it one day, is like $570 or $600 or something like that. And I want it, but I just can't bring myself to go out and spend that.
So I'm sure you guys can see in the background here.
Oh,
look
yeah,
at this.
you didn't get the,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to show you. Okay, you guys remember, like, I don't know how many months ago we had the video asking you to help us choose a wedding picture. Everybody really liked this one. This was number 4, I think. I can't remember. So I got like a giant life size. This is not even doing it justice. This picture, oh gosh, please focus. All right, here we go. Stupid camera will never focus. Okay, this isn't even really doing it justice though, because this picture is like gigantic. I think Michael probably thought it was like kind of borderline because it's just so big, but I don't care. I like being dramatic like that. But here is the picture that you all chose. Yes, I love this picture. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, which you totally should, you saw this like 2 weeks ago when we got it and we hung it up. But let me show you guys this. Okay, look at this. Can you see this little white speck there? Look at that white speck. That was glue from my false eyelash, which I didn't notice until later in the day, and no one said anything to me about it.
Nobody saw it.
So look at that. I walked around like all on my entire wedding day with a white speck of glue on my eyelash, and now it lives for all eternity in this picture and all the other wedding pictures. We get to look at that forever.
Well, nobody knows.
But this picture is awesome. How awesome is this picture, you guys? Oh, look at us. Such a beautiful day. It was super hot, but it was such a beautiful day. Oh.